From the moment you wake up, the world around you is already alive with sound. To the time you drift off to sleep, your day is filled with a myriad of auditory experiences. You are surrounded by a constant symphony of sound, each note contributing to the soundtrack of your life. The gentle chirping of birds outside your window in the early morning, the rumble of traffic on a busy street as the city wakes up, the soothing voice of a loved one during a heartfelt conversation. All these sounds create the intricate and unique soundtrack of your daily existence. We often take sound for granted, not realizing its omnipresence and significance in our lives. But sound plays a powerful role in how we experience and interact with the world around us. Sound is more than just something we hear, it's a form of information that our brains process and interpret, shaping our thoughts, emotions, and actions in profound ways. Think about it. A sudden loud noise can startle you, triggering an immediate response. This reaction is almost instinctual, a part of our survival mechanism. On the other hand, the soft melody of your favorite song can evoke feelings of joy or nostalgia, transporting you to another time and place. This is because sound has a direct line to our brains, influencing our mood, focus, and even our physical well-being. Whether it's the calming sounds of nature or the energizing beats of your workout playlist, sound can significantly impact how we feel and perform. Understanding the profound impact of sound on our brains and behavior is crucial for leading healthier and more fulfilling lives. By becoming more aware of the soundscapes we inhabit and how they affect us, we can make conscious choices to create sonic environments that support our overall well-being. This might mean curating a playlist that helps you focus, or designing a quiet space at home where you can relax and unwind. This journey begins by dispelling some common misconceptions about sound and its relationship to our brains. Sound is not just a background element, it is a powerful tool that can enhance our lives in myriad ways. From therapeutic uses like sound therapy to practical applications like using white noise to improve sleep, the potential of sound is vast and varied, so take a moment to listen, really listen, to the world around you. Explore different soundscapes and notice how they make you feel. Embrace the symphony of sounds that make up your life and let them guide you towards a more mindful and enriched existence. After all, the soundtrack of your life is always playing. Make sure it's a melody that brings you joy and fulfillment. Many people think of sound as something we simply hear, but it's much more than that. Sound is an integral part of our daily lives, influencing our emotions, thoughts, and even our physical well-being. Whether it's the soothing melody of a favorite song, the jarring noise of a car horn, or the gentle rustle of leaves, sound has a profound impact on us. Sound is a powerful force that shapes our brains and influences how we think, feel, and behave. The auditory system is one of the most complex and sensitive systems in the human body, capable of detecting a wide range of frequencies and intensities. This intricate system allows us to experience the world in a rich and nuanced way. When you hear a sound, it's not just your ears that are at work. It's your brain that processes that information and gives it meaning. The journey of sound begins at the outer ear, travels through the ear canal, and reaches the eardrum. Vibrations from the eardrum are transmitted to the inner ear, where they are converted into electrical signals that the brain can interpret. One common misconception is that our brains passively receive sound information. In reality, the brain is an active participant in the auditory experience. It doesn't just receive sounds, it analyzes, filters, and prioritizes them based on their importance and relevance to us. In reality, our brains are actively engaged in constructing our sonic world. This means that the brain is constantly working to make sense of the sounds we hear, distinguishing between background noise and important auditory cues. This active engagement is crucial for our ability to focus, communicate, and respond to our environment. They filter out irrelevant noises, focus on important sounds, and even predict what we're going to hear next. This predictive ability helps us to anticipate and react to our surroundings more effectively. For instance, in a noisy cafe, our brain can tune out the background chatter and focus on the conversation we're having. This active processing of sound is essential for our survival, allowing us to react quickly to danger, communicate effectively, and navigate our environment. The brain's ability to process and interpret sound is a key factor in our ability to interact with the world around us. Another misconception is that the impact of sound is limited to what we consciously hear. In fact, our brains are constantly processing sounds even when we're not actively paying attention to them. This subconscious processing can influence our mood, stress levels, and overall mental state. However, our brains are constantly processing sounds even when we're not aware of them. During sleep, for example, the brain continues to monitor auditory information, which can affect the quality of our rest. Similarly, ambient sounds during meditation can enhance the experience by promoting relaxation and focus. These unconscious sounds can still affect our mood, stress levels, and cognitive performance. In noisy environments, our brains have to work harder to filter out distractions, which can lead to increased stress and decreased productivity. Conversely, using tools like noise-canceling headphones can help create a more peaceful and focused environment. For example, exposure to constant background noise like traffic or construction can increase stress hormones and impair concentration, even if we don't realize it's bothering us. This chronic exposure to noise pollution can have long-term effects on our health, contributing to issues like hypertension and sleep disturbances. Understanding the active and pervasive role of sound in shaping our brains is crucial for appreciating its profound impact on our lives. By becoming more aware of how sound affects us, we can take steps to create healthier auditory environments and improve our overall well-being. By recognizing that sound is not just something we hear, but something our brains actively construct and respond to, we can begin to harness its power for our benefit. Whether through music, meditation, or sound therapy, we can use sound to enhance our mental and emotional health, leading to a more balanced and fulfilling life. Music has an unparalleled ability to evoke powerful emotions. A soaring orchestral piece can send shivers down your spine, while a melancholic ballad might bring tears to your eyes. This profound connection between music and emotion is deeply rooted in our brains. When you listen to music, your brain releases dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and reward. This is why listening to your favorite music can feel so uplifting and enjoyable. Moreover, different types of music activate different areas of the brain, influencing our emotional responses. Upbeat music with a fast tempo tends to evoke feelings of happiness and excitement, while slower, more mellow music can promote relaxation and calmness. The emotional power of music extends beyond mere enjoyment. Music therapy, for instance, utilizes music to address a wide range of physical, emotional, and cognitive needs. It has been shown to reduce anxiety and pain, improve mood and sleep quality, and even enhance cognitive function in individuals with neurological disorders. Whether you're tapping your feet to a catchy tune or finding solace in a soulful melody, music has a profound impact on our emotional landscape. By understanding how music affects our brains, we can consciously choose music that uplifts our mood, promotes relaxation, and enriches our lives. Have you ever tried to concentrate in a noisy environment? It's no easy feat. The constant barrage of sounds can be overwhelming and make it nearly impossible to focus on the task at hand. Whether it's the chatter of people around you, the ringing of phones, or the general hustle and bustle, noise can be a significant barrier to productivity. The constant hum of conversation, the clatter of keyboards, and the myriad of other sounds in a busy office can create a cacophony that is hard to ignore. These sounds can blend together to form a background noise that is persistently distracting, or the blaring sirens outside, the honking of cars, and the general noise of a bustling city can make it incredibly challenging to focus and get work done. These external noises can seep into our workspaces, creating an environment that is far from conducive to concentration. Our brains are wired to be distracted by noise, especially sudden or unexpected sounds. This is a survival mechanism that has been ingrained in us over millennia. When we hear a sudden noise, our brain's immediate response is to pay attention to it, to determine if it's a threat. Especially sudden or unexpected sounds, these can jolt us out of our focus, causing a break in our concentration that can be hard to recover from. The more frequently these interruptions occur, the harder it becomes to maintain a steady workflow. Research has shown that exposure to excessive noise can significantly impair cognitive performance. Studies have demonstrated that noise pollution can lead to increased stress levels, which in turn can affect our ability to think clearly and make decisions. particularly tasks that require sustained attention, memory, and problem solving. When our brains are constantly bombarded with noise, it becomes much harder to focus on complex tasks that require deep thinking and concentration. For example, studies have found that students who study in noisy environments tend to have lower reading comprehension. The background noise can make it difficult to process and retain information, leading to poorer academic performance, and perform worse on tests. The inability to concentrate fully can result in lower test scores and a general decline in academic achievement. Similarly, employees working in open-plan offices with high noise levels often report increased stress, reduced concentration, and lower productivity. The lack of privacy and the constant noise can create a stressful work environment that hampers efficiency. The good news is that not all sounds are created equal when it comes to productivity. While some noises can be incredibly distracting, others can actually help us focus better. Certain types of sounds, such as natural sounds like rain or birdsong, can actually enhance focus and creativity. These sounds are often perceived as calming and can help create a more serene work environment. These sounds tend to be more calming and less distracting than man-made noises. The gentle patter of rain or the melodic chirping of birds can create a soothing background that helps us concentrate better. Additionally, listening to instrumental music, particularly classical music, can be beneficial. The absence of lyrics means there are fewer distractions, allowing us to focus more on the task at hand, or ambient soundscapes can block out distractions and create a more focused work environment. These soundscapes can mask the more disruptive noises, helping us maintain our concentration and create a more focused work environment. By carefully selecting the sounds we allow into our workspace, we can significantly improve our ability to concentrate and be productive. By being mindful of the soundscape in our work or study environments, we can create spaces that promote focus, reduce distractions, and enhance productivity. This might involve making some changes to our current setup, but the benefits are well worth the effort. Whether it's investing in noise-cancelling headphones, incorporating natural sounds, or making other adjustments, there are many ways to create a more conducive work environment, or simply advocating for a quieter workspace. Sometimes it might be necessary to speak up and request changes in the office environment to reduce noise levels. Small changes can make a big difference in our ability to concentrate and perform at our best. By taking control of our sound environment, we can create a more productive and less stressful workspace.